Maybe sometimes it's easier to have a family making a movie than it is to have a family outside of movies. So we've joked a lot about that.
Valeur Sentimentale sort au cinéma le 20 août après avoir reçu le Grand Prix du Jury au Festival de Cannes.
Du kan ikke bare late som han ikke er i byen, kan du det? Hva prøver? Er det han?
Det er tid at vi setter oss ned og prater, du. Jeg ser det.
Ce film, c'est l'histoire des dynamiques familiales entre Nora, sa sœur Agnes et leur père Gustav, un célèbre réalisateur qui réapparaît dans leur vie après des années d'absence. La relation entre l'héroïne et son père est aussi compliquée que touchante, car elle a hérité de son incapacité à exprimer ses émotions.
They really mirror each other and they're quite alike, but still they don't know how to communicate. And that is a big pain for Nora. She has some emotional weight. She doesn't really know where it comes from, and she deals with it kind of the same way her father does, through art.
I think becoming a father, you have to ask the responsible question, what do you transfer to your children, which you don't mean to? The sadness of this patriarch who's actually caught in a very emotional identity that he's not able to express to his daughters. That's the core of the pain, I think.
Le film norvégien analyse comment chacun remplit un rôle dans une famille, le patriarche, l'aîné, et le poids qui l'accompagne.
I recognize myself a lot being the oldest, and what I really find moving in the relationship between those sisters is that they grew up in the same home but in two totally different homes at the same time. Nora really was the wall towards all the noise and really took care of the younger sister, and then when she's done, when Agnes is grown up, she can let go, and then she doesn't have that kind of fence herself, and then the role shifts and Agnes becomes her rescuer.
I've always questioned, how do men also get caught in a structure of power within themselves? I've learned to cry more as I get older. I've learned to understand that the most important tools I have are emotions, and that there are many ways for a man to feel that you got to be active and strong, and a lot of bullshit that doesn't necessarily always help you cope with the necessity of emotionality.
Valeur Sentimentale est un film magnifique sur la famille et le trauma intergénérationnel, dans la lignée d'autres longs métrages. Renate Reinsve et Joachim Trier nous ont confié leurs préférés.
I think Hannah and the three sisters. Yeah, that's a great movie.
There's a lot of good films about family. I think Bergman is a master of it, but I also think the Japanese director Ozu, very often in Ozu films, he points the camera at the one listening, not the one speaking. And so he encourages the viewer to look at what's going on rather than to just listen to words. And I think that's very cinematic. And yeah, so Ozu would be my alternative to Woody Allen.
Yeah.